Hey every pony, in this video we will be counting down my top 5 favorite My Little Pony episodes. Now there are well over 100 episodes and choosing just 5 of them was really difficult. But, in the future, this list of mine might change, with new episodes, but the same is true for every pony, But let's not dawdle on introductions and get started on this. So, at number 5, we have Dungeons and Discords from season number 6. This episode has a special place for me since I love Dungeons and Dragons. We never really see a whole lot of Discord interacting with a whole lot of other characters outside of the main 6. And while I'm not a fan of Spike per se, I do love how he and Big Mac seem to work really well with Discord. It starts off as Fluttershy is leaving Discord and basically encourages him to have a, guy time with Spike and Big Mac during their game night. He's really resistant at first and even makes fun of the game that they play, and tries to even go so far as to get them to go out and have fun his way and do things that he enjoys playing rather than the game that Spike and Big Mac want to play. This episode is all about trying new things that are unfamiliar to you and may seem strange but could easily turn out to be something you would really enjoy. I highly enjoy this episode, and it's one of my all-time favorites, and probably a favorite episode of anyone who enjoys to play Dungeons and Dragons, because trying new things could lead you to something that would make new friends, and that's really what this episode is all about. And coming at number 4, one of my favorite episodes, from season number 2, Putting Your Hoof Down. This has always been one of the best Fluttershy episodes, and the introduction of a character I hope we will see again, but most likely won't, unfortunately. This was the first episode that dealt directly with Fluttershy's weakness as a pony, her shyness, and her submissiveness. No other episode has made her go so far outside of her normal characteristics as this one does. It opens up with Iron Will, a minotaur who runs seminars for confidence boosting, picks Fluttershy out of the crowd to teach her how to be assertive so he can sell his program to other ponies. In fact,
that's no joke, friends. Iron Will is so confident that you will be 100% satisfied with Iron Will's assertiveness techniques that if you are not 100% satisfied, you pay nothing.
She succeeds in being assertive, but it gets way out of hand. The way Fluttershy acts is hilarious, and her extremely violent overreactions make this highly enjoyable to watch. She is a completely different pony in this episode and has a lot of great humor, and a very violent Fluttershy. A Fluttershy who made Pinkie Pie and Rarity run away in tears, and apparently in this episode we find out that Fluttershy apparently doesn't think very highly of the career choices her friends have made.
Things getting too complicated for your simple little brain, Pinkie Pie? Now, stop right there! Let's not let things descend into petty insults. Why not? I thought petty was what you're all about, Rarity, with your petty concerns about fashion. Hey, leave her alone! Fashion is her passion! Oh, and what are you passionate about? Birthday cake? Party hats? I can't believe that the two most frivolous ponies in Ponyville are trying to tell new Fluttershy how to live her life when they are throwing their own lives away on pointless pursuits that no pony else gives a flying feather about! Looks like nasty Fluttershy is here to stay! I cannot cannot believe what that monster Iron Will has done to you! Iron Will's not a monster! He's a Minotaur! I'm the monster.
And it seems like that in this episode that makes it one of my favorites. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Number 3 is the 100th episode, Slice of Life. Okay, I admit it. While there are a few references in here that I originally missed and weren't, completely aware of, that, like the Twilight canon stuff. But, this episode is pure fan service, and I freaking love it. Plus, it has one of my favorite scenes in the entire show.
What is life? Is it nothing more than the endless search for a cutie mark? And what is a cutie mark but a constant reminder that we're all only one bugbear attack away from oblivion? And what of the poor gator, flank forever blank, destined to an existential swim down the river of life to an unknowable destiny?
Moving in at my favorite episode, number 2, is The Perfect Pair. It is full of emotional scenes. It has an amazing love song, which is one of the best songs in the series, if you've seen one of my latest videos. Starts off as Applejack and her siblings become, they become curious about their parents after Apple Bloom, brings home a jar of pear butter. And Apple Bloom pushes the question as to why they can never let Granny Smith know about anything pear-related, or anything about their parents, or she'll get so angry that she won't be able to talk right. Since Granny Smith won't talk about it, they start questioning other ponies about the lives of their parents. The parents that they never knew because they died probably way before they were old enough to really remember anything about them. The only thing that they know is that it has something to do with the feud between the Apples and the Pear family. This story is basically like a Romeo and Juliet style love story, where how their parents met and fell in love, and the origin of the feud with the Pear family. This episode is also where one of my favorite songs comes from, and I really almost cried when I watched this episode. It's one of my favorites of all time, if it weren't for episode number 1. And for my favorite episode of all time, which really doesn't need very much justification, is the season finale for season number 4, Twilight's Kingdom. And to put it frank, I'm just gonna make this short and simple. T-Rex is by far the coolest villain in the entire series. The level of danger that he presents in the episode is by far greater than anything else they had shown so far, and probably will show. And then there's, well, to wrap this video up to show you why this is my favorite episode, there's this scene.
Princess Twilight!
T-Rex!
You have something that belongs to me! You're going to give me what I want. understand what your fellow princesses have done.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's so sweet. Oh, I really hope we get another one of those at some point in the future, but I actually kind of highly doubt it. But, you know, whatever, they threw us a bone with that episode, I think. You know, a lot of fans probably asked for, you know, a little bit more action-y, you know, scenes, so I think they really went all out for us during the season 4 ending there. But yeah, that whole set of episodes, okay, technically it was 2 episodes, but you know, whatever. But yes, that is my number 1 favorite episode, and it's really not that hard to see why. Well, thank you for watching this video. If you liked this or any of the other videos I've made, go ahead and give this video a like, subscribe, watch out for future videos. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see in the future, go ahead and leave that in the comments section, and as always, have a nice day.